You know, folks, being a parent is the toughest job you'll ever love. It's a wild ride full of ups and downs, surprises around every corner, and just like any important journey, you're gonna need a roadmap to navigate it successfully. That's where SMART goals come in. We're talking about setting yourself up for success as a parent by setting goals that are specific, measurable, achievable, relevant, and time-bound. This ain't about being perfect, no way. It's about creating a framework, a structure to help you raise those kids into the best darn adults they can be. Before we dive further, hit the like and subscribe buttons to let YouTube know that you are finding value in the content and also help spread the message. Now back to the message. Let's get real, folks. Saying I want to be a better parent is like saying you're gonna win the lottery. It's a nice thought, but what does it actually mean? You gotta get specific, drill down to the core of what you want to change. Instead of that vague desire, how about I want to spend 30 minutes of uninterrupted playtime with my child every day? See the difference? That's a specific, actionable goal right there. And that's what's gonna move the needle. When you're specific, you're telling your brain exactly what you want to achieve. No more of that fuzzy, undefined stuff. You're giving yourself a clear target to aim for, and that's how you start making real progress. Remember, this is about quality, not just quantity. So ditch the vague aspirations and get down to brass tacks. What specific areas of your parenting do you want to improve? Now, listen up because this is crucial. You can't just set a goal and hope for the best. You gotta measure it, keep yourself accountable. Let's say your goal is to encourage more reading. Instead of just saying, I want my child to read more, make it measurable. I want my child to read for 20 minutes every night. See, now you've got something concrete to track. You can literally check it off a list, and that, my friends, is powerful. When you can see those little wins adding up, it keeps you going, even when things get tough. It's like watching those pounds melt away on a diet. The visible progress fuels your motivation. So find ways to quantify your goals. Whether it's minutes spent reading, number of chores completed, or even instances of positive communication, make it measurable so you can see those wins pile up. Chapter 3. Achievable goals. Don't set yourself up for failure. We all want to be super parents, but let's be real. Setting unrealistic goals is a recipe for disaster. It's like trying to climb Mount Everest without any training or equipment. You're setting yourself up for a major fall. If your child spends 6 hours a day glued to a screen, jumping straight to a 30-minute daily limit is going to be a recipe for meltdowns, yours and theirs. Instead, break it down. How about reducing screen time by 30 minutes each week until you reach a more manageable 2 hours per day? That's achievable, folks. And those small victories will build momentum, trust me. Remember, this ain't a race, it's a marathon. You're in it for the long haul, so pace yourself, set realistic goals, and celebrate those hard-earned victories along the way. Know you've been a good friend. Chapter 4. Relevant goals. Align your actions with your values. Look, parenting ain't a one-size-fits-all deal. What matters most is raising kids who are kind, respectful, and responsible. The kind of people who make you proud. So, when you're setting those goals, make sure they align with your family's values. If honesty is paramount in your household, a relevant goal might be to encourage your child to always tell the truth, even when it's difficult. Or maybe punctuality is a big deal in your family. A relevant goal could be to improve your morning routine so your child gets to school on time every day. The key here is to ensure that the goals you're striving for are meaningful to you and your family. Don't get caught up in what everyone else is doing or what you think you should be doing. Focus on what truly matters to you and let that guide your parenting journey. Chapter 5. Time-bound goals. Set deadlines, create urgency. Alright folks, last but not least, we gotta talk about deadlines. Without a deadline, a goal is just a wish, a fantasy floating around in your head. Saying I want to implement a new bedtime routine is a good start, but it lacks that sense of urgency. Instead, try this. Within the next 3 months, I want to implement a new bedtime routine that ensures my child is asleep by 8:30 p.m. Now you're cooking with gas. That deadline, that time constraint, it lights a fire under you, keeps you accountable. It forces you to take action, to make those changes happen. And that's how you turn those good intentions into concrete results. Remember, time waits for no one, and neither should your parenting goals. Set those deadlines, create that sense of urgency, and watch how much more effective you become in reaching your objectives. Outro, now go be the best parent you can be. Well folks, there you have it. the power of SMART goals, unlocked and ready to transform your parenting journey. Remember, this ain't about being perfect. It's about being intentional, about setting yourself up for success, one specific, measurable, achievable, relevant, and time-bound goal at a time. Now, I want to hear from you. What are some of your SMART parenting goals? Share them in the comments below. Let's create a supportive community where we can learn from and inspire each other on this wild ride called parenthood. And don't forget to hit that like button and subscribe to our channel for more parenting tips and tricks. Until next time, keep those kids first and keep those expectations real.